God, I got 20 psi air in these tires. I gotta air them down. Surprisingly good. Surprisingly good with 20 psi in the tires. Good. I gotta drop the pressure in these tires. I overinflate them in case it loses a little air overnight. So we're at like 20 psi. So I'm gonna drop it down to 12 in front and 10 in the back or so. Got no air today. I'll take 9.5. That's fine. I like to use these valve caps with stems, stem removers in them, in case you've got to do something. I've had to do that. Look at my other bike, I've got slime in it, and I've had to bleed air. I've had to actually pop out the valve stem. Some of the slime came out, you know, to get it down to the right, and then re-air it back up to the right value. Slime jammed up in there on me. I definitely have no air after COVID, I gotta tell you. Woo! It had an effect. Getting better all the time, but I haven't worked out much, and I think I've only ridden one time, and that was nice and slow with my nephew at Enery. So I think we'll just have to take it easy the rest of this ride. Really have no choice. You get really tired, then you get lazy, and you can crash. It's a lot easier. We could certainly use a little rain to make the trails a lot more fun and a lot easier to ride. So shout out to Ryan, golf instructor Ryan that I met at the back at the staging area. Got back into dirt bike riding after 17 years, so I think he said he's coming up on 50. I hope he said 50 and not 40. He could be either. Well, I just think that's what he said. Anybody that used to ride, want to get back into it, certainly you can. I think I was 51 when I got back into it after years off the bike, and definitely changed my life. It's a very different and much more fulfilling life riding dirt bikes, and those of you who ride know exactly what I'm talking about. So never quit. If you have to ride a little slower as you get slower, that's fine, but you can certainly ride well into your golden ages, and it can gild those ages nicely for you. Cycling, great exercise. Of course, the ladies love a dirt bike rider, and if you can get them on a bike, often they will love it too, fall in love with it, and it's like having a partner who will go ride with you. So you can see I'm just really taking it slow. stock shifter. I took off the hammerhead shifter, put the stock one back on, and I don't miss it at all. I like the stock one a lot. It doesn't get in the way, it's easy to get your boot under. Smaller, so it's less likely to get caught on something. Really like it. I'm a fan, and it doesn't loosen up. That darn hammerhead was constantly loosening up on me. It was a pain. Now I did buy a replacement forged hammerhead, but so far I don't feel any need to put it on. Oh, that's a bushy cat stuff there. Looking forward to the backside of this big loop because it goes from sand to more of a nice dirt, and when it's dry it's a little easier and more fun to ride. And this table salt, white sugar, whatever you want to call it. So this is the first loop back, okay? 3 miles back, I think it's a total of 5 miles. So if you get tired, you can just go back on that first loop, head back in. There's a second loop, mid-loop. I can't remember how long it is. We'll see if I can spot it. And then there's the full loop. I think it's around 19 miles total, something like that. Really nice when it's super hot. You're not used to that kind of heat. They have a loop where you can go back and cool off and then try it again. Get all your stuff wet, get your hair wet, get all your upper body gear soaking wet. There's a hose right by the bathroom. Soak everything down completely. That will help a lot in the really high humidity, hot days. For at least 20 or 30 minutes. It'll keep you substantially cooler. And then if you bring a couple bottles of water and soak yourself down out on the trail. my fitness catches up with my speed. Second loop returns. Let's see if there's a, let's go to the sign. Alright, so 5 miles back, however far you are now, 14 miles to the trailhead. So that actually the distance back is actually the total trail length on that loop. So that first one, that's at 3 miles, that whole loop is 3 miles. That one says 5 miles, I've got 14 left, because it's a 19-mile trail. little bit. The transition from that soft stuff a little nicer. Then we'll have good dirt for the second third, the second 1/3 of the track, and then it'll go back to sand again on the last 1/3. So sand, good dirt, sand. Approximately. My favorite part of the track is these little woods, these high bank trails in here. Like a little creek area up ahead. Kind of cool. Right there, you'll get a little bit of water. Get your stuff, re-soak your stuff. Really hot. that deep. I'm guessing that they're dry right now, but they're just after the entrance into those woods. Here's the first one. It's dry. Or that might have been the second one. It might just be dry. Little stretch. Hit your legs like that, really get your heart rate up. Right, you gotta be up on your feet that whole way. So I'm guessing my heart rate's gonna be in the 160s right now, if not higher. So now I'm just gonna sit for the most part and rest and recover my heart rate before I speed up much. And thankfully there's a good bit of sitting in this section. So you make a right there and then a left back onto the trail. It's well marked with all these yellow signs. We're at mile 10.8. So 10 miles to go. Halfway. And you can see the dirt is still pretty good. Sandy but real dirt. Much nicer when it's dry than that just that deep white sugar stuff. More fun and easier to ride. That white mushy sand can make you look like a kook. Like when you're surfing mushy waves, they make you look like you don't know how to surf, and then you get some good strong waves and you're like, hey, hey, hey. Crawling up my right lens, my goggles. Small, so I doubt he can bite. I don't stop for spiders unless they're inside my helmet. Spiders or wasps. Suspension's a little bumpier at slow speeds, but it's all totally worth it in the high speed stuff. It does so well that it's worth a little bit of bumps when you're barely moving. picks up the whoops at speed, and it's so comfortable, and, you know, gives you so much confidence that I'll take a little more arm bounce on the slow stuff and just try to let myself let the bike bounce a little bit, try not to absorb it. Right there, my patch is down. I hope you saw it. This thing's so fast. And back into the sandy sand. We got one section of good dirt left in the woods after the next road. on if you had taken that second return trail. I'm not sure if the first return trail also goes here. I guess they all do. I've never taken those two short trails. At least not since I learned my way around here. It's possible I was on it. When I first started, I really didn't know where the heck I was. I was getting lost out here all the time. The host saved me. It's disappointing as I'm riding at about 50%, but my time will probably be like 3/4 of my normal speed. Change my oil when I get back. Gear oil. Been a while. Check that shifter. Make sure it's tight. Because I just put it on. Oh yeah, it's tight. You know what? I'm gonna take a rest. I'm hot and tired, so I'll get back to you in a minute. All right, we're back. I love to go as fast as I can, but I also I've learned that if you're tired, if you've been sick, if you push it, you might have a great day. Sometimes you really do, but if you're not feeling it, just take it easy. Enjoy the ride, and try to get your motorcycle personality to give your tired personality a little bit of a break. Don't take a chance on getting an injury when you're tired, sore, or in my case, just out of breath from lack of exercise after recovering from that plague. So anyway, I know I've said it a million times. I'm going to try to make myself quit talking about it. I think what I need to do, the best thing I could do is ride at least once a week, hopefully twice a week over the next month or so, and then I'll go back to jiu-jitsu and all that stuff. Because really it just took it out of me because I was sick and I couldn't work out, and then I traveled, I couldn't work out, and I've only worked out, you know, on the bike, I think twice. One time was, you know, a fairly slow ride. I was riding with other people. Anyway, time to go. 14.5 miles up to this point, so there's 4.5 miles left to go. And some of the funnest stuff is right down here. We come out on it's kind of sandy, we come out on a road and we go back in the woods. And that little stretch in those woods is really fun. And then there's the straight, whoop-de-doo straight to the, back to the parking lot. I'm losing my CDI here. Okay. You might have to tighten it up again after your first ride. So I carried a wrench just for that. Missing some shifts. Or at least I'm going to hope that that's what, I'm going to pretend that's what the cause was, even if it wasn't. That tree fell right on the jump. Dumped a little more water on my head, and that was really nice. It's starting to get a little warmer and humid. It really helps tremendously. Put some on my sleeves as well. These sleeves are net, and that water evaporating really cools you off. Doesn't take much. Maybe 1/8 of a bottle is enough to cover you for several minutes. Your arms have a lot of blood flowing through them, so you get a lot of heat exchange that way. Cool off your body. We used to just blast right through that corner years ago. It's all grown up now, which is nice. They go back down into the woods there in the swamp. Had it all torn up. Tall banks on that trail there. That's where the 3 mile trail comes into this. That must be. half a mile of descent. This is, you know, just nasty sand. Not that fun. For me. I love it. Part of the trail right here with this nice dirt. Nice little brown dirt. Especially when it's dry. It's even better when it's wet, but when it's dry, it's better than all the sandy parts. out here and take advantage of these 40 miles of nice trails. And I hope to get out here at least once or twice every week for the next month. All right, nobody here anymore on a Thursday. Nice place to have a picnic. $50 a year gets you this facility, Annery, and Parsons Mountain, Spring Creek, I think it's called. All right, everybody.